Whoever this is for, whatever situation that you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with an uncomfortable situation, this is temporary. Understand it's a temporary situation. For some of you, this could be involving a living situation. For some of you, this could be a job. For some of you, this could be a relationship, a circumstance. For some of you, this is related to a health issue, but this isn't going to last. This is a very temporary situation that you're going to be able to see your way through. And the reason that this situation is occurring in the first place is because you have some type of anointing. You have some type of particular purpose in being there. The Most High positioned you there. Let's talk about dealing with temporary situations. This too shall pass. Some of you are going through the healing stages. Some of you are walking that narrow path, doing the work, going through that transformation, that refinement by fire, being purified so that you can be used as a vessel for the Most High's good works. And let me tell you, when you are used for the Most High's good works, there's going to be all type of good work, blessings, abundance, and love surrounding you everywhere that you turn and everywhere that you go. Even these so-called enemies will be trying to make peace with you, but remember to keep your distance because the envy is real. You can pray for people, but don't let them snakes up in your circle. With that being said, some of you could be dealing with a situation where you're on your healing journey and it can just seem like it's never going to end, especially when you're healing from deep wounds, especially when you're healing from that generational trauma, things that you've been through in this lifetime. It is a very long process. This is going to pass. You're not going to be going through this forever. Even if it's like, you know what, pretty boss, I've been already dealing with this my whole life. Trust me, this is a temporary situation. This was not meant to last always. You're moving into a completely different season. Some of you, and I've been talking about this year because for many of you, the biggest blessing that you're going to get this year, I'm recording this in 2024. For those of you who come across this video a year, 2, 3 years later, that's when it's going to be for you. But for those of you listening this year who've already gotten to the point to where you're already watching this video, February 2024, this is going to be a year where you get that healing that you've been praying for, where you get a healing that you never even thought was possible, where you literally by the end of the year, moving into 2025, you're not even going to remember a lot of the things that have been paining you every night. There's a lot of things that many of you have cried to sleep about. There's many things that every day, it's not a day goes by that you can't stop ruminating about certain memories and certain pain and certain tragedies that you've been through. Let me tell you, this year, for those of you who've been doing the work and for those of you who stayed diligent, for those of you who stayed down with the Most High, everybody can turn against you. You might feel isolated. You might feel alone. You might feel like everything's been stripped away from you. But as you continue to put your trust into the Most High and you stay on the process, you are going to heal in a way that you never thought was possible. When I tell you you're going to start forgetting your old life, you will. There's a lot of things that you think that you'll never forget. Your life is going to change and transform so much, and you're going to receive such a deep level of healing as you do the work and let the Most High do the Most High's part, that you're not even going to remember a lot of the things that you went through. For others of you, there's a living situation or something that you're dealing with. This is temporary. Even if this is like a car issue or a car situation, many of you are going to be leveling up in your life in many different types of ways. And specifically here, we're talking about financially. This also ties into work. I'm just going to put all of these in the same category. You are going to have a major increase this year. Some of you, this increase is going to come by the middle of the year. We're talking about June or July. Your entire life is going to seemingly do a 180 overnight. Some of you, there's going to be something that you create or produce, and this is going to open up some opportunities for you where you might need to just completely relocate. Some of you are doing something for a living right now. You could be self-employed. You could work for somebody else. You could be working in a particular career that you've been situated in for quite some time, and you're not going to be doing that by the midpoint of this year. Everything that you're doing right now is setting you up for something else. It's just putting you in a position. That's why the reason that this particular message is coming out is because even though many of you know, some of you already been getting these messages yourself, you know that the Most High has been showing you like, man, I'm moving, you know, I'm going to be doing something different. My career, I'm not feeling this how I used to. I know that I'm called to change. I know that I'm called to something different, but you don't see like, okay, where am I going to move? When am I going to move? When am I going to have the finances? What is the thing that I'm going to be doing new for my career or for my job or for my business? When are these things going to come to me? And the thing about it right now, continue to do what you're doing. Continue to be grateful for whatever you do have, even the things that you don't have. Some of you, there's been a lot of things that you lost over this transformation process. There might have been some possessions that you own that you no longer have. There might be certain businesses that you had that you no longer have. Some of you probably had to relocate from your homes. I mean, when we're talking about transforming, you'll lose everything chasing the Most High. For anybody who truly gives their life for the Most High, and you've really been down that road, you know you will lose every material thing. Doggone near the things that are meaningful to you in the material, and the Most High separates you from all of those things so that you can cling to what is unconditional, to what is unwavering, to what never changes, and that's the only living Yah. Many of you have actually chosen that. How Satan came was like, look, you can have all of these things and bow down and serve me. Y'all said, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather risk losing it all to finding that which is real, to finding truth, to finding love, and you did. The thing about this is, I'll put it like this. Anything that fell out of your life, even if this is marriages, whatever the case might be, because this doesn't even just have to do with material things. This is relationships, all types of things, the intangible things and the tangible things. Mark my word that whatever you lost has nothing in comparison to what you are about to gain. Nothing in comparison to what you are about to achieve. And because you have built your house on the rock, on the cornerstone of the word of the Most High, you will not be moved. Things that you lost, it's okay. Charge it to the game because they weren't built on a solid foundation anyway. That's why they fell away. See, whatever's for you and whatever we build on solid rock, it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter what COVID. It doesn't matter how the wind blows, how the storm comes and the rain falls. You will not be moved under any circumstance when you build your house on the rock. And for some of y'all, quite literally. When I tell you that everything that is coming to you, the things of the past are not even going to be in comparison. They're going to look like chump change. They're going to look like small potatoes compared to what is being restored in your life. Continue to move and be grateful. Don't worry about how, when, or why. As you do what's in front of you, even like I'm saying, for some of you with career, you know that the Most High has been showing you or telling you, you're going to be doing something different. You're going to be doing this. And it's like the inspiration hasn't come. Maybe you have certain ideas, but it's like the timing is off. Continue to do whatever it is that you need to do, because there's going to come a day where it's almost like a 2 weeks notice. The light's going to hit. You're going to know. Also, side note, for some of you, you are doing something on the side that you don't even realize you've already been doing the new thing. And you're definitely going to see all of these transitions and transformations come in your life. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Remember to stay grateful for all things. Remember, it's not worth anything to gain the whole world and lose your soul. You did the opposite. You chose the narrow path, and you're going to reap the fruit of your actions, and you got good fruit to harvest. Another thing, this is a side note, for people that are in certain positions, and I've been talking about this for some time. I've been talking about this like since 2023. There's going to be a lot of people falling, family. A lot of people that are in high positions that it looks like these powers that be or these celebrities or this and that will never be moved. You're going to be seeing some of the very people that you never thought would be moved, that you never thought will fall from grace. You're going to be seeing pretty much all of them fall from grace. Truth is being exposed. Even certain things that it might seem even in the opposite way, there's a lot of situations that look permanent right now around you that you'll see on the media. Those are all temporary situations as well. Things are being transferred and chosen ones are being put in their rightful positions. Fret about nothing. Health, that is going to be temporary for anybody who's dealing with that. Financial situations, relationships, all temporary. Continue to keep your minds and eyes focused on the divine. Those who keeps their minds and eyes focused on the Most High shall be kept in perfect peace. If you would like to book a personal with me, you can book it on prettybossTV.com. It's always a pleasure and honor to serve all of you. And if you would like that daily guidance where we really dive in and we really do the work, we're doing 30 days to success in love right now on Patreon. Come join patreon.com/prettybossTV. I love y'all so very much. Until next time, I talk to y'all soon. Y'all willing. Peace.